The Joe Rogan Experience.
I don't know. I imagine it like Blood Meridian, like McCarthy's
Mm-hmm.
McCarthy's book, where basically, you know, it like follows the story of like this kid who goes on a scalping mission, you know, where their job is to go down into Guadalajara and then come up in through the states, and they scalp pretty much everyone they meet indiscriminately, and then take those scalps back for dough. It's like, you know, for a bounty.
Which is crazy. How
and
much is a scalp's worth?
I don't know.
Imagine that. You just find some dude who's like fucking taking care of a lawn or something like that. Or
I take
taking
that
care of
over a
garden.
lobotomy. My scalp is
Some people lived.
grow back. Yeah,
There's people that lived.
Yeah,
It's really crazy.
I've seen that picture. It's like someone
Yeah.
had been
Guy had a top hat on over this giant
wound.
wound over the top of his head,
Yeah.
which I wonder how long he lived, because he basically had like an open skull like, facing the earth.
I guess you play dead while it's going
I don't.
down.
Maybe they just let him live.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Chihuahua's bounty program offered fortune seekers 150 to 200 Mexican pesos for each Apache, depending on age and sex. Men worth 50 pesos more than women and children.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today that equates to about $8,200 per scalp.
Yeah. So
This is far more than most prospectors would ever make in the California gold fields. $8,000 per scalp. That's crazy.
yeah.
How many people, just innocent people, that just happen to have dark hair got scalped?
And they would, and like in McCarthy's book at least, which it follows the Glanton gang. I'm pretty sure at times they kill some of their own gang,
I'm sure.
just because they were dark haired.
The most prolific of these operatives was an Irish-American named James Kirker, who led a massacre of more than 150 Apaches in 1846 and ultimately killed at least 320 Indians during his bounty hunting campaigns. Scalp trade. $8,200 for scalps. You imagine, like, if you have a lawless country, which is essentially what the Wild West
What that was, yeah.
and then you offer up $8,000 every time you kill a person.
Yeah.
Ooh, you can get rid of people quick.
And you're gonna have the wildest of the wild are gonna go out there and tame that land,
Yeah.
man.
The craziest of the crazy.
Yeah.
And that's essentially...
Calls them out. The
Oof.
and
And that wasn't that long ago,
No.
man. That's what's so crazy. You know, we're talking about 150 years. Like, what is it? But how long ago was it? Not that long ago. In California, scalp warfare eliminated nearly 90% of some tribal populations. Holy fuck,
were they
man.
doing that into the 1890s?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's 135 years ago. How crazy is that?
It's pretty wild.
That's hard to believe.
You
Direct government support for bounty payouts. Whoa. Direct government support for bounty payouts with blunt calls for the extermination of tribes and mass murder of men, women, and children provides an important new perspective on the question of genocide across the long arc of Euro-American interaction with Native communities. The Apache scalp that FBI agents seized in 2022 is one of thousands, perhaps tens of thousands, that were taken, redeemed, displayed, and in rare cases like this one, preserved as a part of a long and gruesome history of scalp warfare. So it was in an auction house? That's how they found it? Whoa. FBI investigating Apache scalp seized from Fairfield auction house. The item was seized from the Pauline Art Antiques and Auction House as part of an investigation into the illegal trafficking of human remains. Whoa.
and like when
Imagine someone kept that.
when does the karma come in on this bloodshed that founded?
Well, I'm certain it did for the individuals involved.
I wonder if it's generational, if these things, if the universe will continue to sort itself out.